There are thousands of 888 Hz meditation tracks on YouTube with millions of views. I've listened a lot of them, but most of them don't actually do what I need. I made my own with AI in one afternoon. No music skills, no audio software, no sound engineering degree, of course. And it works perfectly for me, even better than those million view tracks. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and how you can do the same thing for your own practice or business. And in the end of the video, I'm also going to give you a track I made completely free. I'm Joy. I'm an AI solopreneur and also a certified data healing instructor. I've been practicing meditation for 9 years, and because I'm a data healing instructor, I work in data brainwaves regularly. So I always want to create music that help people reach data brainwave quickly. But I don't know how to do it. But recently I started to use Cloud Code as my AI partner to build things for my business. I started with a tool that customized my resume for every job application. That worked very well. So I started trying. I know there are plenty of 888 Hz tracks on YouTube, and I listen to it very often. I couldn't find a music track that is 888 Hz and also has data wave. Why do I want a combination of 888 Hz and data wave music? Because 888 Hz carries the energy frequency of abundance. If you are working on manifesting, on opening to new possibilities, on abundance consciousness, 888 Hz is the frequency associated with that. Data wave binaural beats in the 4 to 7 Hz range are what guide your brain into the data brainwave state. That's the state where you can access your subconscious mind. This is where deep transformation and inspiration happen. I use data state professionally. When I do data healing sessions for myself and for my clients, we go into data brainwave. So I wanted music that would support both intentions at once, open to abundance and access the subconscious. I couldn't find it on YouTube, so I decided to make it. And here is the part that surprised me most about what happened next. Because I expected AI to just generate some sound. What it actually did was a lot more interesting than that. So what did I do? Firstly, I found a reference video on YouTube, a track that has a similar sound profile to what I was looking for. I gave Cloud the YouTube link and said, I want to create something like this, but better. Please learn how it was made, and then build me an improved version. And then Cloud, my product manager, started to analyze the structure of the reference audio, understood the frequency layering, and then built a new version from scratch that incorporated the specific elements I asked for. Of course, it needed several rounds of revision. I need to tell it the specific instruction of the frequency that I need. But the key thing I want you to notice is this. Throughout the whole process, I didn't need to know what software to use. I didn't need to know sound engineering and the frequency layering. I only needed to know what I want. 888 Hz, data wave, and the preference about the visuals. Cloud handled the entire technical execution. And that's the core shift that AI makes possible for solopreneurs. You don't need to be the expert in the tool. You just need to be clear on your intention. As a solopreneur, I carry a lot in my head, a lot of ideas, a lot of pleasure, a lot of open loops. But when I listen to the music while I work or meditate, I enter a state that's focused, joyful, and clear. My thoughts slow down, and I feel my inspiration come through. So I really love this music, and I highly recommend you to try to listen to it once while you work or meditate. Because to me, it's not a background music. It's a tool to help me adjust my mental state. And beyond the music itself, here is what I want you to take away from this. The most important thing I learned from making this is not about audio. It's that with Cloud, with so many advanced AI tools, from now on, whatever you have in your mind that you want to build, don't leave it as just an idea. Talk to AI, describe what you want. Let it surprise you. I never expected to be able to make my own professional meditation music. I'm not a sound engineer. I have zero music production background. But I had a special vision for what I wanted, and I brought it to AI, and it worked. This is the unlock of solopreneurs right now. You don't need a team of specialists. You need clarity on what you want to create and the willingness to try. I really love the track and I want to share it with everybody. So if you want a topic, you can leave a message if you are a solopreneur, creator, or anyone wants to think more clearly and work with less friction. try listening to this for a few weeks and see what happens. I'll see you in next video.